Welcome back to another episode of All Meat, Hold the Anchovies.
David?
David is here. Go ahead.
I am so excited.
I can tell because the smile on your face is taking up your whole camera. So what are you so excited about?
It is not. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm not a cook, right? You are a cook.
Right.
You like to cook things.
I'm glad we agree on something.
I got third place, David, in a chili cook-off with 17, maybe 18 other chilies there. And I got third place. I named the chili first chili I've ever made. That's what I named it. And I got third place. Third place, David.
See
have you ever won a chili contest?
No. I have
no.
Not.
See?
Nope,
Boom.
I have not.
Boom. Have you ever entered one?
Yeah.
Oh!
No, yes. I've entered a chili contest, and then it was Super Bowl party, and then the next year they said, let's don't do chili, let's do anything you want.
Okay.
Entree. And I won that one.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, but it wasn't chili.
Well, I was pretty excited. So what happened was Saturday night, right? Connie and I are chilling out. We're watching.
Chilling out, really? Are you going to punt through the whole thing?
Gosh, that was total, not intentional. Anyway, Connie and I were watching television. I have no idea what we were watching, but she was like, "Well, are you going to make some chili for tomorrow night's chili cook-off?" I was like, "No, I don't make chili. I'm not a cook. I don't know how to do that. I'm not David, Connie." You know, I have to say that every time she wants me to cook something. I'm not David. And if she wants me to build something, I'm not Mark. You know, if she wants me to fix a car, I'm not the mechanic. Anyway. So anyway, I'm like, I'm not David. I'm not cooking. She goes, well, you ought to find a recipe online and go out tonight and get the ingredients and then, you know, be a man. I was like, wait a second.
Okay. So except for the last part, everything else is how you cook. You go online, find a recipe, buy the stuff, and put it together. I don't know why it had to be a man part, but okay.
She was like, well, you know, it's kind of like grilling and making chili. Those are just man things. I was like, Connie, if I told you cooking and cleaning was women things, you would be mad at me.
All right, since we're on this point, I'm going to stop you just for a second, because if you ask anybody at our church, for example, because we have a Harvest Fest every year, if you ask them who makes the best chili, they're going to tell you it's me, but it's not my recipe. It's my wife's recipe.
Oh, there you go.
It's her. And I tell them that it is her chili. Me and my men, we make it. She comes in and watches us. She tells us, she reminds us, but it's hers. So chili is not necessarily a man thing. I just want to say that.
She was really just kind of playing around. Because
but you tell her I said that.
Okay. Because I used to tell her that, you know, grilling's something that I do. Arr, arr, arr. So anyway, probably I wonder how many people actually got that reference. Anyway, so I was like, it's 10:30. Walmart closes now because they're all wimps. And so the next morning, though, I decided I'm going to do this. So I printed up the recipe, and I found a recipe.
Yeah.
I Google searched chili recipes to win chili contests.
Good job. Good job.
And I selected the very first one I saw and had a really nice little ingredient and direction sheet. And I got that one. And I read some reviews. Some people said, yeah, I want to cook off with this chili and everything like that. So Connie was really sweet. And I gave her the list because I was at a luncheon in the afternoon, or at a lunch. I don't know why I call it a luncheon. Anyway, I was at a lunch Sunday afternoon, and she had to leave early. So she went, checked out what we didn't have. Anyway, long story short, I got all the ingredients.
Wow. You couldn't even buy all the – that's half the fun is picking out all the stuff.
No. She came home to see what we had and then sent me a list of what we didn't have. So I went and asked people, like, where's the chili powder? And, you know, and where's the ground beef? And
did you really have to ask those questions?
No, the only thing I had to ask.
You're starting to lose your man card if you had to ask those questions.
I think the only thing I had to ask was, no, I don't remember now. Hold on. Connie, do you remember what I had to ask where it was, and you kept trying to tell me, and I didn't remember where, and I couldn't find it at the grocery store when I was shopping for chili stuff? Oh, the beef stock, or whatever, beef juice, chicken broth, beef broth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I couldn't find that, so I had to ask. I wasn't expecting it to be in a box. It was in a box.
Wow, you really don't watch cooking shows, do you?
It was in a box, David.
Yes, they all are. Chicken broth, beef broth,
like,
vegetable broth.
What are you putting liquid in a box for? What else do you see that in?
I tell you, this third place is getting more and more impressive. I got to tell you.
Well, anyway, so I bought that. And instead of getting red kidney beans, I got, what's the other bean that people use in chili?
Black beans, pinto beans.
Pinto. I bought pinto beans because I don't like red kidney beans. They're too crunchy. Ugh.
Not when you cook them, but go ahead.
So anyway, so I went home, and I'm a very neat. When I do cook something, I'm like the guy that after you get done with this little bowl, you take it to the sink and you rinse it out. And when you get done with the spices, you put them up and you throw away your trash. So I'm getting all my stuff done. I'm getting all my, I almost said apples, all my onions sliced up, and I'm getting all this stuff done. And
did you put them all in little plastic cups so you could just have each one and pour it as you did it?
Okay, this is so cool. Connie has these little 1 cup little bowls like you see on cooking shows.
Yeah.
What you're talking about? I thought, oh, this is going to be awesome. So I got a couple of them out, and I mixed all my dry goods inside one of them. And then I didn't use garlic powder. I used actual garlic. What's it called? Pressed when you
minced garlic.
Oh no, I put it in a garlic.
You pressed it, yeah. It's pressed it, but you're making it minced.
That. Yeah, Connie and I looked up what is equivalent to 2 tablespoons or whatever it was. Anyway, gosh,
you looked it up. That's
probably
sweet.
Bore out of their minds on this. So anyway, I made chili. I changed out the red kidney beans, and then Connie thought I should add Dr. Pepper, so I added Diet Dr. Pepper because I'm drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, not regular Dr. Pepper. It was so blasted sweet.
Yeah.
So what happened, David?
Really, even with the Dr. Pepper?
It called for 1.5 cups of sugar already. And then I added Diet Dr. Pepper, which has aspartame in it. Diet Dr. Pepper tastes as sweet as regular Dr. Pepper.
Really?
Yeah. So it was super sweet.
I don't drink Dr. Pepper. I drink Diet Mountain Dew, but I don't really care what they put in it. It says no sugar.
Yeah. So I started texting you right away when I was concerned how sweet it was.
All right. So
do you remember any of this?
I do. But I was also actually at our kitchen cooking as well when you were texting. And I was thinking, why is it so important? Why is he Dr. Pepper? Why is he putting Dr. Pepper in his chili? And then the guy I was cooking with goes, chili? Who's making chili? I said, my best friend in Alabama, he's making chili. And I don't know what he's doing. He's putting Dr. Pepper. And he goes, why is he putting Dr. Pepper in chili? I don't know. So I don't know. So I didn't used to be a chili eater or maker until we started doing it for events. And it's such a easy thing to do. Chili to me is one of the funnest and sometimes one of the hardest things to make.
It's super simple to make.
It is, but you can screw it up by doing stuff to it. So my problem with chili is so many layers to it that you could screw it up, and then you got to start adding stuff to it to change it. Like you said, it got you sweet. So what did you add to unsweeten it?
Well, after asking you about 20 times, and it was so frustrating because I would ask you something and you wouldn't answer my question. It was as though you glanced at my text and had the general idea of the content. And so you would respond with something like, yeah, you have to simmer it before it'll boil. I'm like, I already know that. I just said that.
Actually, you have to boil it before you simmer it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So let me ask you this.
Wait. So
this is our chili show, so we are going to talk about this for a few minutes.
Okay. So anyway, so I ended up, I think you suggested chili powder. So it called for however much chili powder. I ended up adding probably 4 teaspoons, so a tablespoon and an extra teaspoon of chili powder. And when I was there that night, two of my friends were there sitting with me, and one of them made a white chili with cream
Yeah.
cheese and chicken and everything, and it was really good. And I was, I wasn't bragging. I was talking about how I made chili and how it was too sweet and everything like that. And so I sat by him, and he goes, "Yeah, I just had some of your chili." I said, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to have my insulin shot." It was so sweet. So anyway, so I tried. But
that's funny because the chili that won, this was many years ago when I first started cooking chili. The chili that won was a white chicken chili.
Oh yeah.
At our competition.
His was the only white chicken chili there.
So was the one that won our competition.
Oh,
I made
win.
Oh, ours was really good. And my friend reminds me of that every time he has it and sends me a picture. I'm eating the award-winning chili.
Oh, nice.
I made a pizza chili that year before I started making real chili, but it was a pizza chili with all the regular stuff you'd put in pizza, lots of ground beef, pork sausage, and then I made garlic breadsticks to eat the chili, whereas you used the breadsticks to actually scoop it out. I thought it was really good, but it was kind of pizza based, and I don't think people were expecting that.
Yeah.
So it was more for fun.
Yeah.
But the thing about chili is the main thing I like to do, which Terry uses chili packets, which is chili powder, like cumin, paprika, stuff like that. And that's really good to use. But when I'm finishing it and testing it, I use straight chili powder because that'll really change the flavor. Yeah. But the key is to cook your ground beef with the chili packet. Did you do that?
No, it said to put oil in and then to brown your meat. And then I added onions and then I added all the stuff, I guess.
It said to add oil before the meat?
Yeah.
Because meat makes its own liquid, its own grease.
I don't know. I had some virgin oil in there. I
guess it
makes it more pure.
The next time you do it, the longer it cooks, the better because it lets the food marinate itself. But cook your ground beef with the seasoning because then it seasons the ground beef and it doesn't feel like a separate item within the chili. Yeah. It's really exciting. And then you can always add chili powder to the chili altogether.
And surprisingly, chili is not as high in calories as you would think.
Depends on what you put in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we put petite tomatoes, crushed tomatoes. We
did
put corn.
I didn't put corn in, but
just for something different. It's a different texture. It's a different color. It just adds more color to it.
Today, it makes it look like. Well, anyway, so today, I had leftover chili and I had some corn and I made corn and put it in the chili. Oh, it was great. I even added some.
I was gonna say, was it better than the night you made it?
Yes, it was.
There you go. It's just like spaghetti sauce. It's always better the next day.
Well, man, when they announced me, I was like, yeah, right. You're kidding. So they were genuinely like happy that I had placed and, because I wasn't being cocky and acting like I was going to win everything. Instead, I thought they were kidding. Turns out, David, I actually won second place, though no one knows this.
Until now.
The judge not the judge, but the guy that actually announced the winner, he and his buddy, they said they wanted to give me that I earned second, but they gave me third so they could give me the Wendy's gift card, which wasn't as much as the $25 gift card from somewhere else. So they could make a joke about me having chili at Wendy's. So I could see what chili really tastes like, something like that. So as far as everyone knows, I got third place. But you and I and the 10 people that listen to this episode know I got second. Well, that's awesome. And my family.
Well, I am truly impressed because chili is one of those things you can screw up. And for you, how many now was it 4 chilies? You got third out of fourth? How many were there?
There were 18.
See, that's more impressive. That's even more impressive.
4 chilies.
So do you know, well, back in the day, my sister's old boyfriends used to tell me how they make the chili at Wendy's. Do you know how they make it?
Oh gosh, how?
It's the burgers that can no longer be served as burgers.
No.
Like what? Like 30 minutes, 15 minutes. They're past their window of being able to be served as a cheeseburger. So they chop up the meat and put it in the chili.
So it's not like hot dogs or bologna, which is what they scrape off the butcher floor.
just those flat ground beef burgers that they have.
Isn't that what Spam is? Like, isn't Spam just like cartilage and gut linings and stuff like that?
See, there's something that I don't really do that apparently you do, is that I don't really read too many labels when it comes to what's actually in stuff.
Come on. Spam has been known forever to be a meat substitute.
Isn't it like bologna? It's not the same as bologna?
I don't know. But I know that bologna and hot dogs, when you eat those, you cannot think of where they come from or you will not eat them.
You are finishing off the pig or the cow, or wherever it comes from. Yes, you are finishing off what's left. So
let's just say they don't let anything go to waste.
So after that chili year, the next year was a whatever you want to make type year. And
Yeah.
people made some really cool stuff, shrimp stuff and casserole stuff. And I ended up picking out the trophy. The first year it was a giant chili, blow up chili that everybody that competed signed, and we gave it to the winner, my friend's wife. And then the next year, since it was Super Bowl, I bought a football shaped cutting board, and that was the winner.
Cool.
And we let everybody vote, and mine won. So mine was it was a grilled cheese chili cheese dog.
Wow.
Made grilled cheeses, made them real flat, put them on a little rack so they could fall over.
Oh, I love grilled cheese.
And then put a split ring hot dog where you cut it spiral.
Oh, yeah. I did a video on my YouTube page showing how to do that because you taught me how to do it. It's on my YouTube page.
So you got a grilled cheese sandwich as your bun. You got a hot dog, and you got chili on top of that. Just hot dog chili, onions, cheese. And I served them that way.
Only half. To kill everybody?
Only half.
I cut them all in half. Kill everybody, man.
But they just couldn't get. They loved it. So I ended up winning the cutting board that I bought.
Yeah. So that's pretty awesome.
I still have it. That's cool.
Now, how do you make your grilled cheese? What do you put on it? How do you put the butter on it? When do you put stuff on? How do you make grilled cheese? Do you have a specific way that you make it?
Now, when I'm not making it from a chili cheese, grilled cheese hot dogs, I make it with bologna. I like fried bologna in mine. But I just butter aside, drop it, put on my Kroger special cut cheddar cheese. Then I drop a piece of
cheddar cheese. Interesting.
Yeah, piece of fried bologna.
Fried bologna.
Then I usually drop a Monterey Jack slice of cheese. Then I drop another piece of bread with butter on the outside, and then flip it.
Well, okay, so that sounds really good. When I was growing up, my grilled cheese sandwich consisted of a slice of bread with cheese on it, a slice of American cheese. With butter on it. Yeah. A slice of American cheese, another piece of bread, and with butter on it. That was my grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Connie adds an ingredient called Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, whichever one you like. And it really adds a lot to it. I think that's right. Isn't that right, Connie? What?
Well, she said it's cold in here.
I don't know what she said. What?
You know what she said?
Oh, okay.
She said, I did not agree to be on your podcast.
Yeah. She's sick as a dog in there laying on the couch. So, wait, I'm not laughing because she's sick as a dog. So she's like, I use very little Miracle Whip and I put a very thin layer on it, but only Miracle Whip shouldn't use mayonnaise.
Well, I actually.
But I like yours sounded better.
I cut mine in triangles because it's easier to dip it in the Duke's mayonnaise when I eat it that way. I don't want to put mayonnaise on the grilled cheese when I'm cooking it.
What, Connie? No, his sounds really good. I don't like podcasting where she can hear what I'm saying.
Well, it's funny because we can't hear her, so it sounds like we're talking to an imaginary wife.
The other night, she goes, this is terrible, David. She goes, so when are you going to tell me about our trip with David and Terry and Joshua and Emily's due date? And I was like, haven't I already told you that? She goes, no, but I heard you talking about it on the podcast from the other room. So I got in trouble. Oh, man. All right. So I won a chili contest. Well, third place. If it was the Olympics.
I am seriously proud and impressed.
I'll tell you what.
Especially if you looked it up. I have so much fun looking up food and making what I find.
I'm actually, I thanked Connie. Let me make sure she can hear this. I thanked Connie.
Good boy.
For really pushing me to do it. She really had to push me to do it. And now I can't wait to make chili again.
All right, let me give you something else.
All right.
So on Facebook, I think you and I are similar in that we're addicted to certain videos. I mean, just random videos. I like watching fails or people that fall off.
I don't think I'm addicted. I think it comes in like phases.
Yeah. But I could sit for 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. So one site that I follow on Facebook is called Travel Thirsty, and it's all about restaurants. And you actually see them make some high class stuff, some tomahawk steaks and some lobster stuff, some shrimp stuff, but you never see the cooks, which is kind of cool. It's like from the shoulders down. You just see their work, and it's really neat. And it's redundant. They'll show the same thing for a little while, but it's a live kitchen, and it's really cool. And one of the dishes was Cajun mac and cheese.
Huh.
I said, oh, that sounds interesting. So I watched it 3 times, and then I made it for an event the other night. Yes.
Yeah.
And it was pretty awesome.
Okay, so do they tell you what all the ingredients are, or you just had to figure it out?
I had to figure it out, but this was pretty simple. It was we have a homemade mac and cheese where we make a roux and we do it with milk and flour and stuff, and then we add cheeses to it, different flavors. All it was adding onions and peppers, and then a little bit of garlic, and then slap your mama sauce, or spices, the Cajun spices.
Yeah.
Into everything, because
slap your mama.
Yeah, I just added it into the noodles, added it into the sauce, added it to the top, and then some andouille sausage and some smoked sausage, and just chopped it up and cooked it all together. It was fantastic. I highly recommend trying it. It really kicks up your mac and cheese.
If I were to ask you what one of your passions was in life, food / cooking food would be top of the list.
I just get so much. It's just enjoyable to me. I'd rather cook it than eat it. I mean, I love eating, obviously, but I do enjoy cooking and serving.
David. You
can't tell at all. That's why we're not doing video. But it's funny.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. But anyway, what's funny
I was genuinely shocked that you said.
Since I've started cooking, I eat stuff that I didn't used to eat, and it's healthier stuff.
I had green peppers for the first time in my life today and actually liked them.
Really?
No, yesterday.
Really? Oh, well, yeah. Peppers is one of those things. Yeah. Tomatoes is one of those things. I told you last time that I eat stuff fully loaded the way it's written on the menu. That's how I want to eat it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was I had some chicken fajita meat with salad and stuff. I didn't eat the flour tortilla or anything like that. And I forgot to tell him to take off the green peppers.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, I'm going to pull through this. And I ate it. And it was really good.
So it's funny that you said about the wrap, but I'm not a Subway fan because I don't like big bread. I'm not a big bread person because I also know I try to cut back on bread and stuff like that because I'd rather have my pizza. But anyway, but I do have Subway where I work. So now, and I've gotten to know some people there because I've been working there 11 years. And so I eat now the tomato basil wrap instead of the Subway bread, which the bread's fine, but the wrap, I love it when they cut it in half and it's packed with all that stuff that I get on the inside.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I do now for lunch. I'll get wraps. I mean, I'll get them at home, make them here, and take them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's healthier, but it feels healthier.
Yeah.
It's thinner. It's lighter.
Yeah. It's thinner.
I get more lettuce and stuff on my
sandwich.
What,
David? An apple fritter is thinner than a regular donut, so it's healthier.
Not the ones I've seen. They're like grenades. Like
how much time we got left? How long have we been talking?
24 in.
Oh,
yeah.
We're about 22 in. Oh, awesome. Well, I was going to tell you something else, but I'm going to let you start something if you want.
You're on a roll. No, go ahead and tell me something else.
You sure? I mean, this is going to be like all me today?
It's all meat anyway.
No. Okay, so this morning I was working out, and so
we're going to talk about real things or fantasy things?
This is a fantasy thing. No, I started working out 3 weeks ago, and then I stopped because I got COVID. And then last week I was supposed to work out again, and I was just like, oh, I'm tired. The alarm would go off, and I'd be like, I don't want to go. Anyway, so this morning, second day of working out, I'm working out, and I get a call from Connie. It's like 7:25. I got to be at work at 8, right? Mm-hmm. I had one more thing to do on my exercise. But when your wife calls, and I could tell she was not feeling good at all. She was really sick. And, in my mind, I wanted to finish my workout, go get in the hot tub, go swim a little bit in the pool, take a shower, go to work. That's what I wanted to do. But I could tell really quickly that she needed me to, go home. So I went home. I got her stuff, took it back to school so someone could fill in for her or whatever. And I was really disappointed, though. You know why?
Why?
Because I couldn't do the last part of my workout. And you know what it was?
What, the donut?
Planks. I'm so glad I didn't have to do planks. I secretly thanked her that I didn't have to do planks.
I thought you were going to tell me that you're one of those people now that if you don't do the 5th step in a 5-step program, you'll think about it for the rest of the day and it'll just ruin your day.
Well, actually, okay, so I went to look at the sheet because it's a new workout program that I'm doing. And I went to look at the sheet at what I was going to not be able to do because I was kind of disappointed because I was like, okay, I want to finish. I don't want to be. And I saw it was plank. So I went, oh, okay. So I went back to the locker room. But anyway, so I didn't take a shower, wash my hair, shave, anything. I just put my clothes on. And today I was wearing a hoodie anyway, so it was no big deal. But I had to wear a hat all day long. And I hate wearing hats all day long because I didn't shower.
Yeah, you're not a hat person.
No. Well, I am when I play golf. I love wearing hats when I play golf. I do not like wearing hat. I don't like not having my hair washed. I can't stand it. I can't go a day and my hair not be washed.
No, I can go Saturday mornings. You can do it at home, right? Like
no,
really?
I feel grimy and heavy and oily. I mean, my hair's not oily from it, but I mean, but I just feel ugh.
Well, that's me on the snow. We had 2 snow Saturdays. And I would get up and make a breakfast for everybody and then not really think about a shower because I wasn't dirty or anything. I wasn't overly. She would have told me hey, you need a shower, honey.
Right.
But she didn't tell me that. But after lunch, it's like, I really want to enjoy the day. And I can't really enjoy the day if I feel like I haven't woken up yet.
Exactly. So, well, for me, it's not even waking up. It's, I feel like this weight is on me, this oogie weight, and it's not like I'm super dirty or anything like that. It's just I just gotta get in that shower.
Well, do you want to know the key to being able to get up and not have to think about it?
Take it the night before?
No.
Good, because I don't like doing that.
Stay in your pajamas
all day long. David, is there a man in the world under 70 that still wears pajamas? Is there? To bed. I mean, actually in the bed wearing long pajamas and a shirt.
I'm sure there is somewhere. According to TV shows, people still wear pajamas.
And I'm not talking about like a T-shirt. I'm talking, like those pajama shirts, long sleeve things. How can you sleep in those things?
Oh, I can't. I would roll over and choke myself halfway through the night.
Well, what I don't like about wearing like a T-shirt to bed, unless you tuck it in, but which only if I'm freezing at night will I do that.
Wait, you tuck in your T-shirt to go to bed? That is, wow.
Okay, hold on. If I have to wear a T-shirt, because like I'm freezing or I'm sick or something, then yes, I tuck it in. Because if I'm wearing like long pants or a shirt or whatever and I turn, right? You turn in bed and your clothes don't turn with you. They're stuck. They get stuck on the sheets and they get all twisted and it's terrible.
You don't wear a long button-up shirt. You're talking about a long sleeve shirt like you wear to bed. Why would you wear a long sleeve shirt to bed?
No, I didn't. Okay, the old PJs had long sleeve shirts, but that's not what I was talking about. If I'm wearing long, like pajama pants to bed because it's cold or something, I just won't do it because they get all twisted up.
Correct. They're halfway up your leg, the side's turned around.
I don't see how these women wear nightgowns and stuff to bed. I just don't know how they do it.
It's for the movies. Up. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be. Anyway, so.
Now, when I get up for work, as soon as I get my shower, I feel like I'm wide awake for the day. So I agree with you there. That's always the first thing I do.
Yeah, now I don't take a shower before I go work out, but once I get up, then I'm usually good. Getting up sometimes is an issue, Well,
ever since I found out I had sleep apnea, I can wake right up. Now I do have a 10-minute snooze. I do take advantage of that, but it depends on the day too. Because if I have something big at work to do that day and I wake up, I'm already thinking about it.
But what does sleep apnea have to do with you now being able to wake up quickly?
I get better nights of sleep.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Before I started using the sleep apnea machines, I would wake up with headaches, dry mouth, and I would still feel tired because I wasn't getting good sleep.
Yeah.
So now with the machine, I can get up on 5 hours and just start going.
Your mouth doesn't ever get dried out with the machine from all the air being blown in there?
No, I only have a nasal machine. It doesn't cover my mouth. I just breathe through my nose.
Yeah, I tried that, and apparently I open my mouth at night when I'm sleeping, so I'm a mouth breather.
Right. You have to train yourself, yes.
So the first time I got a CPAP machine was probably 15, 16 years ago. Went to the doctor. He didn't even do a sleep test.
Yeah.
He just gave me one.
Really?
Well, yeah. And then they did a nose pillow, right? So my mouth is open. I never noticed any difference. Nothing ever seemed to help. I used the thing for a year and a half, didn't notice anything. He never called me for a follow-up. Anything was just over. So then about 5 years ago.
He was a doctor.
Yeah, really. About 5 or 6 years ago, I went and they made me do sleep studies and all this kind of stuff. And when you do a sleep study, you know this, they put different face things on you. So they started off with a nose thing because I told them that's what I always wore. And they said, well, you're a mouth breather. This isn't doing you any good. So so all that year and a half was a total waste.
Mm-hmm.
A total waste. So I have a cup that goes over your mouth and to the bottom of your nose, so it doesn't cover your whole face. It's just little pillow over your mouth.
Yeah.
It still looks ridiculous, but still.
My dad had the full face mask. So you had the nose pillow, but you breathe through your mouth. See, if I try to breathe through my mouth, mine's covers just my nose, but if I try to breathe through my mouth, it feels weird and it would wake me up.
No. My nose. Okay, this is probably disgusting to people. I don't know. Maybe not. The thing covers my mouth, but it sits under my nose, and there's air.
The other one, the first one you had.
Oh yeah, the first one just covered the nose, and if you opened your mouth, it would go.
That was a great sound.
Anyway. Well, I guess we gotta end this.
So Dr. Pepper in your chili, huh? Right there.
Dr. Pepper. I didn't have to do planks this morning. I don't have to work out in the morning. Apparently, it's a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday workout for the first 4 weeks, and then it moves on to something else.
Yeah.
But anyway, so tomorrow or whenever we record again, I guess it'll be your day because I took up the whole 30 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding. Got me hungry too. Although we had a really good dinner tonight. We had gnocchi and pomodoro sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Really good. Really good.
Well, a little behind the scenes or inside baseball. David and I have recorded 4 of these now, but we're learning every time we record. And there's a bunch of stuff in the first 4 we don't like. So we're going to have to go back and splice and cut out and take out things we said because now it doesn't apply anymore. And so getting these first 5 episodes out ought to be fun for me. So
if they want to be part of our community, where should they go?
Oh, facebook.com/groups/allmeat, ALLMEAT, all meat.
There you go.
Not like we all meet somewhere, but all meat, no anchovies. So
cool.
Anyway, that's all I've got. How about you, Dave?
That's good.
All right. See you, everybody.
See ya.